What's up, y'all? I said, what's up, y'all? Look at me when I'm talking to you, bro. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, man. This is your boy Knockout Boxing 86 TV, and we in here. So check this out, y'all. Before I get going on our video, y'all smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share the video. Turn on your notifications, and follow me on Twitter at KO Boxing 86 TV. And also, don't forget about our live shows. We go live every single Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and every single Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all be sure to check out those live shows, man. They're really, really interactive. We try to get really, really communicative with you guys as we continue this boxing conversation. But let's get to it, man. We got to talk about George Kambosos and Devin Haney because they going back and forth. A lot of people going in on George Kambosos and kind of what he's doing. I feel like he's waffling on his word to fight Devin Haney for Undisputed at the lightweight division. I want to give my take on some of the things that they were saying and kind of how I see the situation right now in front of us as it's unfolding. And if you're wondering why I look like an Eskimo, man, my children, they love to skate. And even though we on vacation in this cold-ass town, they want to skate. In this cold state, they still want to skate. So I'm out here like an Eskimo while they run around here skateboarding, man. It's crazy out here, but we still got to drop the content. So here you have it, man. You know, hopefully y'all enjoy the different look. We ain't going to be here too much longer. By the new year, I'll be back on my normal digs. But until then, your boy got to stay warm out here, man. So George Kambosos and Devin Haney been going back and forth on Twitter, right? And a couple of things, Devin Haney, you know, telling George Kambosos, look, don't run. You just trying to drive the price up. You don't need to be talking to nobody else. Everything you need right here with me, we can get you paid, right? George Kambosos is like, look, man, I got a price. I got certain things as the unified champion that I want, which he wants obviously the biggest bag possible, the biggest bag in his career, right? And then he also want to have a fight in Australia, in his home country. And for a couple of reasons, I believe George Kambosos is, you know, entertaining other options. Number one, you look at the three major players that George Kambosos is rumored to be considering for his first title defense, right? You got Devin Haney, of course. You got the homie Gervonta Tank Davis. You got the homie Vasyl Lomachencko, right? So those are the three big names. And let's just be realistic. George Kambosos will never say this because he's a highly confident fighter. He went in there, he did what he did to Teofimo Lopez. But he knows if he's realistic and his team is realistic, and even if he don't know, his team that's helping him get the bag, bro, his team that's helping manage his career, they know these are all very tough fights for George Kambosos. Can he win? Does he have a shot to win? I don't know. Let's see what fight is made, and then we'll break it down and we'll predict it, and I'll give y'all my thoughts on that fight. But for his team and for him personally, I believe that they know it's a dangerous fight no matter who he picked, all for different reasons. But he could lose to any three of those opponents. And so as a result, right, you in this situation, you got to be looking for a couple of things. Number one, you got to be looking for the biggest bag. You know, he just had a baby with his wife and shit. His family got to be taken care of. Of course, he got to be looking for the biggest bag possible. And so if that means telling Devin Haney and Eddie Hearn, look, man, Gervonta and them talking real nice. What y'all trying to pay? Vasyl Lomachencko and them and Bob and them, they talking real nice. What y'all trying to pay? So to do that, you know what I mean, is something that he got to do to try to get bread. So if he can say, hey, man, Gervonta and them trying to pay $5 million, I need $6 million from you. You know what I'm saying? Vasyl and them trying to pay $4 million, I need $5 million from you. Whatever it is, man, I ain't mad at him trying to get the most money. Now, I think that's first on his list to get the biggest bag possible. But second, if all the money is relatively equal, but he got an opponent that's willing to come meet him in Australia, and he got another one that's not willing to meet him in Australia, then hey, man, he gonna definitely go for the hometown fight. So you can't be mad at that if you Devin Haney. You can't be mad at that if you Gervonta Tank Davis. You can't be mad at that if you Vasyl Lomachencko, because he's earned that right as the unified champion and beating the man with all them belts. And Teofimo Lopez, he earned the right. If he want to fight in Australia, he earned the right to fight an opponent that's going to do that. If he want the biggest bag of his career and he want to use y'all to bid against each other, I'm not mad at that. Now, it was some slick comment George Kambosos made about chains and shit. Devin Haney selling his chain to help make the fight. People are kind of taking it like, bro, like these fighters, like I'd rather them do this shit. They talking shit to each other. You know, he told Devin Haney, you ain't got to come on Jupiter. You know what I'm saying? You can just meet me in Australia. Devin Haney told him to keep that same energy. You told me we could fight. Let's make this shit happen. Like, hey, man, bro, who don't like a good little shit talking session, bro? I know I do. I know I do, so I'm not mad at that. From the Devin Haney side of things, look, man. Look, this is where you got to go to Eddie Hearn, your partner in crime, your advisor, so to speak, and say, look, man, you need to do whatever you can. Whatever you got to do to get this fight, I'll go fight George Kambosos anywhere. This is the fight that I need for my career and for my legacy. And if you Eddie Hearn and you believe in him, you got to open up that bank, bro. If you believe Devin Haney will win, and you believe in your fighter, you believe in the person you've been in business with, it's incumbent upon you, bro. It's mandatory for you. It's something that you got to do. You have to get this fight for Devin Haney, bro. You just have to. You cannot let Mayweather Promotions, Showtime, Steven Espinoza, Gervonta Tank Davis, Bob Arum, Vasyl Lomachencko, Top Rank, ESPN. You cannot let one of these entities come in and swoop this fight out from under Devin Haney, because George Kambosos talking about Devin Haney need to sell his chain, sell his jewelry. The only thing I say is everybody that ever got in the ring with Devin Haney made more money than they made fighting anybody else. You got Jorge Linares, bro. You got Jorge Linares. He shared the ring with Vasyl Lomachencko. He shared the ring with Luke Campbell. Other names in the sport. He made his biggest bag fighting Devin Haney. Facts. Right? You got Yuriorkis Gamboa. He been in there with Tank Davis. He been in there with Terrence Bud Crawford and a bevy of other fighters. He got his biggest bag fighting Devin Haney, bro. Facts. All facts, right? You got Jojo Diaz been in there with Gary Russell Jr. Biggest bag of his career fighting Devin Haney. So if you Eddie Hearn, you got to look at what you paid George Kambosos in the Teofimo Lopez fight. And if I'm him, if I'm Eddie Hearn, this is all he should be telling George Kambosos. Look, my guy, he'll come to Australia, so that's one of your demands met. Also, whatever anybody else offering you, let me get that final offer, bro, because I'm going to pay you more. I don't want to give you a number. Yeah, you let me know. You let me know the number. Show me what they offering, and I'll come with something better. And then you go get the fight made if you Eddie Hearn. Me personally, my preference is Devin Haney. It's Devin Haney, but people will say, yo, if he don't fight Devin Haney, but he fight Gervonta Tank Davis, he ducking. Or if he don't fight Devin Haney and he fight Vasyl Lomachenko, he ducking. I gotta somewhat disagree with that, and here's why, bro. Here's why. If those fighters are offering him more money and he feel like he could lose anyway, he gotta take the bigger bag. That ain't ducking. And then also those fighters are just as good, and a lot of people will argue better than Devin Haney. So how you duck somebody for a fighter that's perceived by many to be better? Like, it's some people that got Devin Haney better than both of those guys, but it's a lot of people that got Gervonta Tank Davis better than Devin Haney. It's some people that got Vasyl Lomachenko better than Devin Haney. And there's valid arguments on both sides of that. When you break down each fighter's fighting style, when you break down what they've accomplished, who they faced, it's valid points to be made on both sides. So how can you duck one fighter for another fighter on the same level, especially if you're getting a bigger bag? Like, I can't call that shit a duck, bro. I can't call that shit a duck. Like, is Artur Beterbiev, if he were to get a Canelo Alvarez fight, right? Because Canelo can pay him more money, but Bivol was offering him too. Is Artur Beterbiev ducking Dimitri Bivol because he chooses to take the Canelo Alvarez fight instead of unifying with Dimitri Bivol? So this ain't on the fighters, bro. This on their team. Like, whichever team want this fight the best for their fighter, that's who gonna get it done. This ain't on George Kambosos. He a warrior. I believe he'll step in the ring with any of those guys under the right circumstances. However, if you got Devin Haney saying, look, man, we'll offer you, or you got Eddie Hearn saying, look, we'll offer you $3.5 million, or we'll offer you $4 million, and will go to Australia. Versus, you know, let's say Tank Davis come in, yo, we'll offer you $4 million guaranteed, plus we'll give you a little bit of back-end pay-per-view money. And then you got Vasyl Lomachencko in Top Rank saying, look, man, we'll offer you $3.5 million guaranteed. I mean, George Kambosos got to take the better offer, bro. That's what it's going to come down to, in my opinion. So it's on Mayweather, right? It's on Ellaby. It's on Espinoza. It's on Bob Arum. It's on ESPN. It's on Top Rank. It's on Eddie Hearn. It's on DAZN. It's on Matchroom. That's who we need to be looking at. As a fight fan, I'm always for Undisputed, so I want to see the Devin Haney. I want to see the Devin Haney fight first and foremost, and then the winner, you know, and shit. While that's going on, shit, let's get some Gervonta Davis, Vasyl Lomachenko action. Let's get that shit popping, and then the two winners face off, right? A little mini tournament action. That's my world, you know. I don't want to see the best fights possible. But am I gonna shit on George Kambosos if he take a Gervonta Davis fight because it's a better deal for him? Am I going to shit on George Kambosos because he take a Vasyl Lomachenko fight because they offer him a better deal? Nah, bro. I'm going to shit on Eddie Hearn for not getting the fight done for his fighter. But that's my thoughts on it, man. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Comment down below. Smash the like. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Turn on your notifications. Follow me on Twitter at KOBoxing86TV. Also, email me. knockoutboxing86@yahoo.com is the email if you got a breakdown or a prediction video you want me to do. Last but not least, live shows every Wednesday night, 7:30. Every Sunday morning with the Singing OG, KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But I appreciate y'all watching the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, we out of here. Peace, y'all.